Ooh, magic!
Fans loved him as Max on Saved by the Bell back in the day. Now Ed Alonzo is here, and he's still performing his magic tricks. He's brought a mind-boggling one just for us. It's coming up. You definitely don't want to miss it.
Can I have your attention, please? It's now my pleasure to introduce the star of Dance Party. Let's give him a big hand. The golden voice from the Golden State, Casey Kasem.
Max on the classic TV series Saved by the Bell. The show premiered almost 30 years ago. That can't be right. But right now in LA, you can eat at the special pop-up restaurant Saved by the Max.
Yeah, and so Max, tell us about it.
The Saved by the Max is fantastic.
Saved by the Max, we
Saved by the Max.
Yeah.
Well, they opened it in Chicago originally, and it was there. It was only supposed to be there for a few months. It's a pop-up restaurant, so it's one of these kind of traveling shows. They popped it in, and it stayed for about a year and a couple of months. And it was jam-packed every night. Then they said, we're going to move locations. And they called me and they said, guess what? We're going to move right into your backyard in Los Angeles. And now it's on the corner of Sunset and La Brea, Saved by the Max, with fantastic food. And when you go inside, you really feel like you're in the Max. It's unbelievable.
It's identical, right?
It's identical, yeah.
You had me at Saved by the Max. I was already there. I can't wait to go.
When you talk about food, like what kind of food are we talking about here?
I would call it fast food cuisine.
Okay.
It's really super high-end dishes. They have an award-winning chef.
But it's
from
exactly
Chicago.
the food that they ate at the Max.
No, it isn't.
But just say that Zach ate that food at the Max.
The food at the Max was old and stale and would sit around for hours and hours, and nobody ever ate it. I would like bring it over on a tray, and it would be an old crusty burger. So no, we never touched any of that food. This food is just the best of the best, and the atmosphere is so fun. And when people go in, especially the diehard Saved by the Bell fans, they're just in awe. They're in their heaven because they feel like they're one of the cast members sitting in the booth. The waiters and waitresses come up. They're all dressed up in their Max t-shirts. It's so fun.
You have the costume, too.
I still have the costume,
amazing.
How do I look? Do I still look
great?
You're still working
Hang on,
Okay.
I have a massive question we all need to know. Is this right in my research? You were with Michael Jackson the night he passed away?
Well, you know what? I worked with Michael for a couple of weeks on his This Is It, which is going to be his final performance at the O2 in London, creating magic. I created an opening number for him and another one for Dirty Diana, where he had me write a number where while he's singing, he disappears and an acrobat appears in his place, and then he's out in the middle of the audience on a big crane. So I was at the Staples Center with him on the very last night he was alive. We were rehearsing till about midnight.
What do you remember?
Yes.
He was just the greatest. He had such good energy, and he was so friendly to the cast and crew.
But
he
that
was really
night,
into it.
did he seem healthy and good?
He seemed healthy and great, and I walked out of there with my assistant. I had a boom box that we were rehearsing with because we were at the Staples Center, so we all had little areas where we were set up rehearsing. And Michael was rehearsing the Thriller number. So I wanted to stay and watch that because they had all these puppeteers with big spiders.
You know what? I gotta run.
So I stayed and watched that. It was midnight, and we left, and I gave a little wave to Michael, and he gave me a nod, and he looked at the boom box like, you know, hey, we have the modern technology here. What are you doing with that old ghetto thing? And so he gave me a little nod, and that was the last time I saw him. The next morning we came in, and I was rehearsing with the dancers. Now, Michael was already gone, but Kenny Ortega just... He couldn't really grasp it, and so he didn't tell us right away. He kept waiting for a confirmation to make sure that this was because he didn't.
It was rough. It was rough for everybody.
I remember exactly where I was.
And I felt so bad for all of the dancers. We all stood in a circle and held hands. And you're talking about young guys and girls who have danced their whole life and now have been cast to dance along with Michael Jackson in his big comeback concert. It was just heartbreaking for me to see, so it was so sad.
Well, Ed, you're on CW's Master of Illusion.
Yes.
You've got a trick for us. We're going to wait for a second because we got to take a break. When we come back, you're going to perform
magic. This will be fun.
I dated a magician. I don't want to brag. Did I say that out loud?
I don't want to brag.
Yeah, I did.
It's La Bonita! Hola, bonita. I see you're working your fingers to the bone.
Welcome back. We're with Ed Alonzo, and this is great because Scott Evans is scared of ducks. You saw him right there, Masters of Illusion.
Oh, yes. This is my little pal Bob, and he's going to be with me tonight on the Masters of Illusion on the CW network. There's 2 shows on tonight, and I'm on both of them, so watch them both.
Okay.
But do you want to see a trick now with Bob?
Yes, I do.
Now,
Is Bob going to stay? Like, he's not going to fly
no,
around?
he's not going to fly over to you. I'm going to leave him there because I have a bucket here. It's an old empty bucket. Let's take a look inside. Empty bucket.
Very empty.
Empty bucket. Can
Very sturdy looking bucket.
Would you reach in and make sure it really is empty?
Okay. No,
It's empty, right?
It's empty.
Make sure it really is empty.
It's really empty.
And you give it a be hug. Arms all the way around. Perfect, just like that. Let's take a look.
Hi,
Yes.
Bob.
Look at this is Bob. Come on. Yeah, he goes right. No, he goes here. Look at this. Hello. Wave goodbye. Yes. All right.
Bye,
Oh, you've got a duck.
Be good, Bob.
Bob, just do what they say. It usually
Watch
goes
this.
faster.
Poof. And oh, Bob, get in there. He's trying to sneak out. My goodness sakes. And look, he's gone. That is magical, isn't it?
Something in there.
Well, oh, hold on. That's hello. That's my little baby. Yeah, so cute. And over here, there's Bob. Weird, right? Hold on. There's more.
No.
Check this out.
No. Gotta go.
Bob goes inside.
Gotta go.
There you go.
Matt, how did that?
I promise I won't let him fly around the studio.
No, let him do it. We just want to see what Scott does.
Yes. Can you see him in there okay? Watch this. I'm going to say the magic words. Masters of Illusion.
Oh my God!
Are you scared?
Where did Bob go? Wait a minute.
Who's that lady? Are you guys dating? I want to know more.
Wait, bring out Bob the lady. I can't believe Bob the lady.
This is not good.
Masters of Illusion
Tonight.
airs tonight at 9 on the
CW network. We'll see you
and
there.
the Saved by the Max pop-up restaurant.
Saved by the Max.
Open here in Los Angeles right now.
Stop by.
Okay. Time to go.
I might even bring food to your table. Who knows?
Please do. Oh, I don't like
I would like
that
that.
joke.
We will not be serving duck.
Okay, wait, we left you with something because Melissa promised us she would try out the new trend, the new
yes.
It's a blazer. You're going to want to stick around.
Yeah, you're going to want to stay. I'm also a master of illusion. This is all put together with a hot glue gun and tape.
After these messages.
I'm getting this dog.